going to be hitting some Python up. We have this Excel data set here. Let's just say it came straight out of a piece of software. It's it's a supermarket data set by the looks of it here. And we can see, I'll just put this into a table just so everyone can read it a bit better. We can have a bit of a look at the different variables. So, we've got gross income, we have cost of goods sold, okay, we've got the unit price, etc. So what I want to do today is I want to show you how to calculate this in Python. So in Python, it's a little bit different to Excel. Obviously in Excel, pretty easy. You can just click on the column here and it says, okay, the total gross income for this data set is $602.25. It's $12,044. So there, calculate this in Excel. Obviously, it's pretty easy, right? You just go sum, and then you just want to sum the R to R, okay? And that might be your total gross income, total gross income. And then if you're coming across again for the next one and you want to know the total cost of goods sold, that is, column was that in? Some cost of goods sold, which is P2P. Okay, and it's just that column. Okay, and there's your total COGS. Okay, right, so just basic kind of business financials here. All right, it's these figures, and you just come up here and put them into accounting, just there. All right, so that's what we do in our Excel spreadsheet. Now we're going to Python. Okay, so bring this up. Okay, so basically I've read the data set here, the February supermarket data, gone print BF columns. Obviously you want to import pandas as PD before you start. And this is just data frame equals pd.read Excel, and then the location of your file from there. Okay, from there, what we want to do is we want to go gross underscore income underscore column, okay, equals DF. Okay, and then we want to go here and we want to go gross income. All right. So it's running okay there. And then from there, we want to go down to total underscore gross underscore income. Okay, so the underscores just basically replace the spaces within this data set. Gross underscore income underscore column. Reminds me sort of the old days when you couldn't get the address you wanted when setting up MSN Messenger back in the late 90s, early 2000s, and you had to throw in a whole lot of underscores in your email address to get the name that you want. Okay, so what we've got here, the total gross income is column gross income column here. So that if we come down to that, that's this column here, gross income. We want to sum it, okay? So we want to summarize. We wanted to add it all together to get the total value there. Okay, so I can run. Okay, and from there, that's not going to give me anything. So I need to go to print. Okay, so we'll go down to the next line. So with Python, you've always got to make sure that you're printing so that you can see the value from your calculation. Okay. And we were going, this is the total gross underscore income. Okay. Okay. So we can run that command here. All right. And as we can see down here, total gross income there is $602.23 if you round it up. Okay. And we want to come back over here. We've got $602.25. Okay, so we sort of round that down, but that's okay. That's the same there, so that's positive. So now if we want to do total cost of goods sold on Python, we just come back again, okay, and we go down and we go total underscore COGS equals DF. So DF for data frame. And then we got to go here and we need to go COGS. So again, it would be here and then COGS. And then we'd go dot sum. So we're summarize or not summarizing. I keep saying summarizing, but we're adding the total value. Okay. And coming down again. So now runs that command to sum the COGS column or the COGS variable within this data set to give us the total value. We go print, okay, and here we're going to go F, and we're going to go for total COGS, okay, total COGS or total cost of goods sold, or total COGS, okay, and we close that out there. All right, and we've got the green tick there, so we're going to give it a go. All right, cool. So now we can see the total gross income, and underneath the total gross income, we can see the total cost of goods sold. Okay, so we can see there that it's $12,044.53. Okay, so that's just an easy way there to do a quick calculation. If you have a big data set, so you've got all this information from supermarkets everywhere on a SQL server, you can connect it through Python and run these commands to get those values quite quickly there. Obviously, you can also use SQL, but it's another way of showing you how to get a quick total there on a data set. So thanks for tuning in there today, guys, and I'll look forward to catching you in the next video. Cheers.